This is the package you will be using for the wearable computing assignment. It contains the Adafruit Flora board, an audio buzzer, a battery holder, 3 AAA batteries, the Adafruit UV Flora sensor, the USB to micro USB cable, 6 crocodile clips, conductive thread, non-conductive thread, needles, and a linen cloth. This is the Adafruit Flora board. It has 14 pins, a micro USB connection, and the battery connection. We will be using this in conjunction with the UV sensor and the buzzer. First, we need to test the board. Open the Arduino IDE. You will now have to install the drivers for the Flora board. To do this, go to File, then Preferences. A pop-up window will appear with a field for additional Boards Manager URLs. Copy the link from the lab sheet into this field and click OK. Now go to Tools, Board Manager. In the pop-up window, go to the Type drop-down menu and select Contributed. Find the Adafruit AVR boards and click Install. Now close and reopen the IDE. Go to Tool, Boards and select the Adafruit Flora. Get a blinky code from the lab sheet. To flash it onto the board, select Tools, then COM3 or COM4, then click the Upload button. The LED on the Flora board should flash as the program is loaded. Now we can start creating our UV exposure detection circuit. This is how the components should be connected. First, we have to test them using crocodile clips. Make sure these cover the conductive area of the board only and do not overlap between pins. To load the program onto the Flora board, we will connect it to the PC with the USB cable. The next step is to install the sensor library for the UV sensor. You can download and unzip the library from this link in the lab sheet. Once you've done this, unzip the folder and name it Adafruit_SI1145. Put this folder in Documents, Arduino, Libraries. Make sure the folder contains these two files. Go to the Arduino IDE, click Tools, then Manage Libraries, and make sure the sensor library is there. To get a code for the circuit, download this file from the link provided and flash it onto the board. Now we want to make this circuit portable. Unplug the board from the PC. Put the batteries into the battery case and plug this into the board. Make sure the battery is never connected to the board at the same time as the USB cable. They are both power sources and this can be dangerous. Now we can start sewing. It is important to plan out your circuit before you start. It may be helpful to draw your planned circuit with a pencil on the linen first. Remember that conductive thread acts like wires in a circuit. They should never touch each other. This will cause a short circuit. Also make sure that any extra strands and loose ends are cut so that they do not cause wrong connections. Good practice in stitching a successful circuit is to make small, tightly interweaved stitches, and it is also helpful to keep any parallel connections a good distance apart from each other. This will lower the risk of accidental short-circuiting. If you want to hold down the components to stop them from moving, please use the normal non-conductive thread provided. Try to keep your circuit just as neat on the back as it is on the front. The back is also important and could be a cause of malfunction if it's not neat. To connect the buzzer using thread, you will need to bend the buzzer's connections into either a loop or a U-shape and tie the conductive thread into loop. Remember, this is a live electrical circuit. The fabric will bend and fold, and thread is prone to moving and getting dislodged. It is important to pay care and attention in the sewing stage for a successful circuit. If you have any questions, please refer to the teaching team.